It's a new year, a new season, and we are underway.
Really dominating fashion here today is going to win.
2, 3, and 4 for the final time.
Win number 1 on the season, only just barely.
He is going to win here at the Nazareth Speedway.
Wins the Emerson Electric 100K.
Gonna be Igor Barretto's gonna eke it out.
Cup Series champion is Shane Lake in the number 15.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Hello and welcome to race 26 of 28 in season 3 of the SCSO. We are here at Texas for the AAA Texas 500. This will be the last season that I think predetermined names will be a thing. At least that weren't determined by you guys. Obviously, we're going to keep the Daytona 500. There might be another race in there that I decide to do. I was actually thinking about bringing the Pure Duels from Texas, both at Texas, to the preseason. I might do that. Have the veterans in one duel, have the rookies in the other duel. So we'll see. There's some kinks to work out, but that's for next season. That's quite a bit away. We've got some series to fill the gaps. But that's not the point. Right now, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I didn't realize that I didn't have the points up. I did, but some stuff happened when I was switching over to record. So Daisy Morgan is our points leader with 1 win, sitting actually tied with McMillan, but that 1 win does have her breaking the tiebreaker. And then we've got Randy Mayhew sitting in 3rd with Lauren Martinez, and then Chris Shaw, the winner of, I believe, the Kansas race. So Chris Shaw winning that Kansas race. So definitely interesting. We'll see if another chase driver can win. We've had 2 so far. So, it'll be interesting. But we are coming down to the finale. It's been a long season 2, I know. I haven't really stuck to the schedule that I set for myself next season, and actually future series. I'm gonna try my best to stick to a schedule. So bear with me. But enough rambling, enough talking nonsense. Y'all are here for race 26. 3 races to go at Texas for 51 laps of action. Will Parrish starts on the pole. Dylan Ibrahimian starts on the outside of row number 1. And then we've got Logan York and Lauren Martinez, Eric Monaco, Jesse Turner. I believe that is Trey Wright alongside Brett Hill. And then we've got Zachary Fitzwater, and Tyler Mills rounding out the top 10. So look at these guys rolling off here. And hopefully everyone makes it around. But taking a look at the field now, Texas, it can be iffy. We have a couple of chase drivers, a few chase drivers in the top 10. Obviously, Lauren Martinez is up here, Monaco, and then Tyler Mills. Ryan Durrani just outside the cut. Nathan Stapleton. Wow, Nathan Stapleton, Derek Hamill. Wow, okay, Darren Allen, Hut Mayfield back here. Chris Shaw, Daniel McMillan, Jonathan Gutierrez. You got Randy Mayhew here. Corey LaJoy. And Noel Tucker. Wow. A lot of guys just throughout the field. Daisy Morgan and Tywus Holman. The 2 unlucky ones here as they're starting at the rear of the field, but we are about to go green here at Texas. 51 laps of beautiful, glorious action. Will Parrish is going to lead us to the green. All 40 drivers getting off to a pretty good start. Logan York finding his way into a nice 2nd place spot here. Now expect a caution or 2 going into this one. It could be a long race. 51 laps, nothing to really scoff at, as Logan York peeking to the inside to that left rear quarter panel, and nothing doing but keep on the lookout. Very aggressive early on in this one. Now, 51 laps. Again, like I said, nothing to scoff at. A lot of time for stuff to happen. You know, there's a lot of momentum can carry going into the next race after this one. I know it's very early on, but following up with Phoenix next week, the final race before the finale, and then we go to Homestead to finish it off. Now, that will be interesting. The top 4 drivers will start on the inside the line as they finish, and that's just to kind of represent Final 4. But each driver will partake in the race. Obviously, they just won't line up on the inside line. They'll qualify wherever they qualify, or you never know. I haven't fully discussed it with myself. Next season, though, we will have Final 4. Or I could have all 16 start up front. You never know. Just the way that they are. So, actually, I might actually do that. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But Will Parrish able to hold off Logan York for a few laps now. A lot of these guys driving pretty hard now. If they had been driving like this earlier in the season, it may have been different. Some of these guys may be in the chase that aren't. Now they are still pretty double file. A few guys going 3 wide here. That's not always the best thing for Texas. There's a couple guys in the wall. Durrani, I believe, had sparks there. I think he may have gotten into the wall. Could be very wrong. It looks like I am. Not sure what the sparks were from, but Will Parrish doing everything he can at the moment. Now, if he does get passed, be on the lookout for multiple guys to pass him, because it's usually, how that works at tracks like this. One guy gets passed, and here comes everyone else. And it looks like Ibrahimian now making a move for second. Now, it seems to me that early on in this race, guys are having a pretty hard time making any moves for any position, as that move for second place not going very well, and into the turn, Eric Monaco is actually going to lose a position, it seems. It looks like this outside line is where you want to be if you're trying to make a move. Now, Ibrahimian down to the inside. We'll have to see. He's got Eric Monaco behind him, but again, not much going for him. And Will Parrish could easily win this race from the pole, but you never know. This 48 car not really going away. Looks like he might be able to get second here, as Monaco might make it 3 wide. This is the best battle that we've had all day. Usually they seem to give up pretty early on, as it looks like it might not work out this time, as Monaco possibly waited too long, or not Monaco, Ibrahimian waited too long to complete that move. As looks like he might lose third, and he will. Trey Wright moving into that 3rd position now. Taking a look back here, it looks like Daisy Morgan struggling to get much further than what seems to be 37th, 38th about to be. Ty West Holman not doing too hot. Noel Tucker, Corey LaJoy, and Brandon Mayhew back here as well, not doing so well. Towards mid-pack, we've got Jonathan Gutierrez here in the 3. Kind of quiet all chase long. He is running about 10th in the standings at the moment. And then we've got Chris Shaw here in the 10, running 5th in the standings. And then Derek Hamill is actually running 11th right now, so not doing too great for him. But David McMillan, he's sitting, like I said earlier, 2nd in points. Is losing the tiebreaker to Daisy Morgan right now. But if he finishes where he finishes, or even better, we could take the points lead after this race. And now it looks like Logan York getting a pretty good run here on Will Parrish, and though it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the pass, which, I'm not too surprised. I probably should have fiddled around with the INI for this race to help with the passing a bit, but I'm okay with it for the moment. So we'll see going forward what happens and how it plays out. My throat. Logan York Still in second. A lot of these guys not being able to make moves. I think actually Eric Marco may have lost a position there. Sorry, I was getting a drink. Will Parrish, oh, Logan York on the outside of Trey Wright. Let's see if Trey Wright can use that inside line to his advantage. At some point, you got to think that it will work. As Daisy Morgan able to find her way to the inside line, right behind Jeremiah Dwayne, who is right behind Tywas Holman. A lot of these guys fanned out, but still kind of pack racing technically. You know, in their little groups, they are pretty bunched up when they are getting close to each other. Kind of obvious, I guess, but excuse me, right now, Will Parrish, not a lot to worry about. If he can maintain this kind of mid to high line, like he has been, he might be able to do pretty well. You know, it seems that this lower line isn't doing too great of things. Looks like Ibrahimian is now on the outside of Trey Wright, possibly looking for that third position. And it looks like he might get it coming off of turn number 4, and he will. Now, if Logan York can get to the outside of Will Parrish, which I don't see happening just because of the way the AI is, they always make moves to the bottom line, then Ibrahimian peaked, but not going to do much about that. Same with Logan York. Didn't say anything, but y'all were able to see that as Jesse Turner now trying to make a move here on Lauren Martinez. Martinez has been moving up, you know, a little bit, so she's definitely doing something right. As she's sitting 4th in points at the moment, as Merrick Monaco could possibly get the best day out of this situation. He is sitting 14th in points as of this race. Now, it looks like Logan York may have a chance here. I know I say that, but he has been working that quarter panel for a lap or two now, and Will Parrish just getting an amazing run off of turn number 2, and wow. Not much you can really do there. 3 wide. Ibrahimian. Wow. Putting the block down on Trey Wright. I thought we were going to see a crash there. Luckily, that didn't happen. Eric Monaco right behind, kind of helping him move along as Lauren Martinez trying to get all the points that she can today, possibly looking to win the race. That most likely will put her in the lead. She is only 4 points back from first place. Now, in fact, actually, she might get, depending on where McMillan finishes, and depending on where she finishes, she might get the points lead going into race 27 at Phoenix. As Logan York trying yet again to get the lead away, as we are on lap 20 now. Logan York really gotta have to figure out something here, as he's just not strong on that bottom line at all. A lot of these guys aren't. Looks like Daisy Morgan's still in the same position. It looks like Tywas Holman actually was able to make some ground, little by little, one car at a time. That's all you can do, really. Just looking around the rest of the field, McMillan stuck on the outside. Actually, that might be a helpful thing to him. It really just depends on where you are with the track. If you've got guys in front of you that are a little bit slower on the outside, the inside line's going to work a little better. So we're going 3 wide here. Darren Allen not going to be able to do too much, as these guys are going to get a better run. Again, on the outside. And McMillan's sitting in 16th, it seems, so we'll have to be back just to double check. That's what it looks like as we are headed down the backstretch. I'm surprised there's been no cautions yet, as Will Parrish on his way to dominate Texas and lead every single lap. Now, Logan York didn't start second, but he is on route to finish second. Dylan Ibrahimian, he's trying everything that he can at the moment to at least gain back his positioning. As these guys trying to make moves, it's just not working. If Parrish can come up on some lap traffic, it might shake things up a bit, but really from what I'm seeing, not too much is going on. As Daisy Morgan, a lot of ground made up, as Morgan is now on the outside of Tywas Holman and Jeremiah Dwayne, as both Holman and Morgan are able to clear Dwayne. And Holman is going to find his way in between both of those drivers. So good job for Daisy Morgan making up some ground. We'll see how it goes later on in the race once we get towards the finish. We are about halfway through. And Will Parrish has led every lap to this point. I was hoping it'd be a little bit more a little more exciting, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for everything coming up. I've already started recording races for the Elimination Series. I've only actually got one race recorded at the time of recording this, so we'll see how it goes. But Ibrahimian to the inside, a pretty good run there. Not sure if it's going to be able to work though, because even though he's with 4 other cars, Logan York is still going to get the run on the outside. Or 3 other cars. 4 cars versus 1, and 1 wins versus the 4. That's crazy. Looks like Holman is going to start falling back here. We'll have to keep an eye on him as Daisy Morgan trying to gain some extra positioning. It is quite hard to make a move here. Josh Torres, I'm not sure what she did there, but she was able to make that bottom line successful. I'm not sure if it's starting to work in the favor of some guys. You can see here Sam Oskin able to get around Moses Bird on the bottom line. So I think the bottom line might start becoming a thing. We'll have to see, or at least the lower line. As Trey Wright still battling off here, Dylan Ibrahimian. And Ibrahimian, a pretty good run on the outside. It looks like he might be able to clear him going into the next turn. That being the case, Logan York still having a really rough time. Was trying to pass that one car. He hasn't really, well, let's just say these guys haven't really swapped position that much. They haven't really done much to begin with. They've just kind of respectively stayed in their own positions for the majority of this race. And it looks like Tyler Solomon back here, Daisy Morgan, they found their own little spot. Corey LaJoy, who has had not so great luck in the chase. Ran really well coming up to it, and then getting into it was quite mediocre, if not worse than mediocre. Subpar, I guess you could say. He's running 13th in points at the moment. So the most, or the all-time winningest driver in this series, and over all of the series, over everyone, not doing too well championship-wise. As we go back towards the front, Eric Monaco still is the top chase driver. That's definitely going to do some good things for him when it comes to the points day. You know, this is still pretty close. He is about 40 points off of the leader, Daisy Morgan and Daniel McMillan. You know, a driver, you know, a chase driver that doesn't win, you know, could easily win the championship, but if they end up in a points tie, whoever has the wins, well, there it goes. If they end up tying with wins, and we'll go back and we'll look at whoever had, you know, the most top 10 finishes. And if they tie in that, then we'll do, I guess, top 5 finishes. And if they both tie in that, well, then that is the craziest, that's the craziest thing I've heard. And we'll go back to the regular season standings. So, you know, wins for the regular season. But hopefully it doesn't need to get to that. Hopefully we can just get a winner or a champion, one way easily. As Will Parrish is about to coast to the easiest victory that he has ever had. Has had multiple attempts, to usurp the lead from him. They've all been foiled just by running the higher line. That's all I can really say is he's run the higher line and he's gotten just good runs. He's had a good day. Now, sorry. Now, looks like these guys are splitting off a little bit. Not sure what really caused that, but if we see a last lap pass that works, if Logan York can get the lead on the last lap and win this race, I will jump. I will do a backflip. I can't do a backflip, so I might just jump instead. And tell y'all I did a backflip. But no. So going forward, Phoenix and Homestead, that's it. That's all we've got. I think it'll be interesting to see who wins the championship. Right now, if it was to end today, or if it would have ended last race, Daisy Morgan would have been the champion, first female champion in the series, and across all my series, I do believe, at least in the new era. As Will Parrish, in a zip code of his own, not even sure what's going on. But caution comes out now. It is going to put just a couple laps. As Madison Tall, her season just keeps getting worse. She's going to go down a lap or two. But already. After this race, it could be Lauren Martinez who gets the victory. It could also be Darren McMillan. But that's not what's happening. We still got quite a bit of racing left across the next two races. So you never know who's going to win this thing. Now, if it were Darren Allen, I would say that's a little bit more of a stretch just because he is 45 points below the leader. That's a pretty big deficit. You need a win just to make up that pointage, and that's not including whatever pointage that they get from that race, that the leader gets from the race. So you're going to need more than 45. You're going to need 2 wins in a row if you're going to want to bring it back, basically. You need to win. So anyone can win it, but you have to win the last 2 races in a row. And I don't know about you, but that is extremely difficult. It will be extremely difficult as we are entering the sudden death lap count. I don't know, I just said that. We are coming down to the final few laps here. $10 to go in this one. AAA Texas 500 here at Texas, my hometown track, so, I'm not mad that there's only going to be one race here, I believe. There's only going to be one race here. I'm not mad at that, just because the road that I have to drive involves the track. It's very busy. So, thank you, NASCAR. But, yeah. Next season will be a little bit different, just a little bit different. We are going to have some new tracks in place of the new tracks, so there's going to be 28 races once again. There's going to be a different finale. We are going to have a Phoenix finale next season instead of a Homestead finale, but that might change depending on, what I like. But we'll try it out. We'll try a Phoenix finale out if I can make it good. As it looks like Dylan Ibrahimian trying to make a move for second now, and a power slide move. Dylan Ibrahimian to second just like that. That is the best pass that we have seen up front all day long. And if anyone can do that on Will Parrish, well, it might be Ibrahimian, as he's to the outside of Parrish. We'll have to see if he can make a move on the outside and get the lead, or if Parrish will hold him off on either line. Seems to me that they slide up the track enough to the point that if you're on the bottom line, you have to check up not to hit the guy above you that you are trying to pass, and I think that's where it comes from. I think that's why it's so hard to pass on the bottom line here, because you're not going to be able to, make the move without checking up a little bit so you don't hit the guy that you're trying to pass. Now, coming down to a few laps, will Ibrahimian make the move successfully? This has kind of been the Chevy show, hasn't it? 4 out of the top 5 are Chevys. Trey Wright not being a Chevy, he's a Ford. But everyone else in the top 5 is a Chevy. Our leader, second place driver Dylan Ibrahimian, who is making a move. Let's see if he's going to be able to complete it, as Will Parrish pretty strong on the outside, but Ibrahimian stronger down low. And Ibrahimian a pretty good run, but I think Will Parrish may get a better run here off of 4. Still side by side as they come to the line. He's still at that quarter panel. Dylan Ibrahimian might get it done. As they drop to the inside for turn 2, Will Parrish a powerful run on the outside. And it looks like Ibrahimian is going to have to file back into second. Now he's got a few more laps to do this. Let's see if he can get into a good place to make a move again. To the outside he goes, a little bit up the track that time, not leaving once. We will take a look here. Not doing too good back here for some of these chase drivers. Looks like McMillan fell back considerably. As we're coming down to 2 laps to go next time by. Any caution now will end the race, as Dylan Ibrahimian has got to hold on for 2 laps. If Ibrahimian can even get slight bumper in front of Will Parrish, he can win this race. Now to the inside, Will Parrish, a powerful run to the outside, and it looks like he will clear Ibrahimian down the backstretch. Maybe not. Dylan Ibrahimian still to the inside, and not gonna do too much, as Ibrahimian falling back into second, lost quite a bit of ground there, and he's got 1 lap to prove it. There's Logan York making a move to the outside. Not sure if that's really going to be the best case for their scenario. But Will Parrish, he's just got to coast to the victory now. No one behind him is going to give him any contention, and it looks like Logan York will most likely grab second. We'll see. This could be an interesting, but Will Parrish is going to win here at Texas. Dylan Ibrahimian going to grab second. Congratulations to that #1 team winning the AAA Texas 500 here at Texas. Pretty good. I mean, okay, the battles for second and behind were pretty good. Will Parrish. I wish they could have passed a little more. Maybe I should have upped the aggression or the difficulty, maybe a point or 2 more. I didn't think it would be like this, but you know, I think it was still a good race. Will Parrish gonna get the victory, leading every single lap. I mean, I guess it's not what you really want to see, but Will Parrish will definitely take it. Dylan Ibrahimian gonna take the he's gonna take second. Logan York, Trey Wright, and then Eric Monaco, the highest chase driver, rounding out the top 5, and then Seth Shields, Jesse Turner, Lauren Martinez, Zachary Fitzwater, and Brett Hill, rounding out the top 10. So it looks like Eric Monaco, Lauren Martinez, Nathan Stapleton, Hut Mayfield, and then Ryan Durrani are the top 5 chase drivers. And then we've got Darren Allen, Tyler Mills, and then Daniel McMillan. So he's sitting in a comfortable 8th, with Chris Shaw, Derek Hamill rounding out the top 10 chase drivers. Then we got Jonathan Gutierrez down here. Oh man, this is not what you want to see. Corey LaJoy, Randy Mayhew, Tywas Holman, Daisy Morgan, our points leader, and then Noel Tucker. So I believe, how many positions is McMillan under Martinez? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. So it's a 4-point gap, and it's a 5-point. They might be tied. I think they might be tied. I can't be bothered to do math right now. Well, congratulations to Will Parrish grabbing the victory here today. Next race we will be at Phoenix. That will be on Sunday, and then the Friday following will be the finale race at Homestead. So I want to thank you so very much for watching. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you very soon at Phoenix.